Hello everyone. Today we're just doing light Thanksgiving Day makeup, nothing crazy. So I'm just going to start off with some skincare because we're not using foundation today. So I'm using my Matrixyl and Argiline solution from The Ordinary. It's good for fine lines and wrinkles, but also it's a good alternative to retinol in case you are sensitive to retinol. Hello, how are you? We're just doing a little bit of skincare before we do our makeup. That way our skin looks good because we're not using foundation today, so lovely. And also rubbing it into your skin can really help create blood flow and help with fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm gonna take my fan and kind of let this dry. I always let my skincare dry, my primer dry before we do any other step. It stops pilling with your makeup and it's way better. So, and you'll know it's dry when it stops feeling like super cold. So I know that's silly, but here we go. We're almost done drying it. Lovely. Also feels nice. So we're done drying our skincare, and what we're gonna do next is basically gel our brows. So basically we're using the the brow glue. I really like this a lot, and basically this is what I do. I just stick it up in the front, and we stick everything up at first. It's gonna look nutty, and then we go like that, and it just helps shape the eyebrow a little bit better. Lovely. Other side. Staying alive. How's everyone's Thanksgiving going? Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. If you're from the States, it's not your Thanksgiving yet, but it's here in Canada, it's our Thanksgiving, so. And then, lovely. Lovely. So much cuter. Hello, how are you? So now what we're going to do is basically just put a little bit of concealer on. So I'm just using my Fit Me concealer. And we're just basically going to do a little bit right here. Some right here on the acne I have. And then what you do to one side, you always do to the other side. That way your skin tone is even and it matches. And then that is all we're doing for concealer. Boop, 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 boop. So next what we're going to do while we let the concealer kind of dry down is we're going to put on some blush. So right now I'm totally in love with my She Glam Hollywood Marilyn Monroe collection blush. It's like this beautiful red and it's actually a really beautiful price. Like this was $8. So it's really nice. And if you're looking for like that Victoria's Secret model look, this is it. Hello, mate. Actually, I think that's Australian. I don't know. There we go. So we're going to blend this in and just like this. It gives you the most natural flush that you could ask for. There we go. And then I like to do right here on the nose and also right there, and I bring it down. That way it looks more sun-kissed. And then you can also put it up here on the forehead because it is like a high point. So if it was sun-kissed, you would get a little bit of blush up there. And you can just really spread it out. It works well. And if you ever find you do too much, just use your concealer to help with that. So now we're going to pop out our concealer. Actually, I like to use a little blending brush for this. I find it actually just helps a little bit. So I'm going to get the excess stuff off of this with my little dry brush cleaner. Thank you so much. We're just doing really light makeup today. And I think I can find a better brush. That's a nice brush. Okay. All right, so basically what we're going to do is use this to blend it in. It's going to give you more control as well. And it's just going to give you more coverage, I guess you could say. And I like that myself. Especially on areas that I have any acne or anyway. Hi, Wadema. I don't know. That's a very interesting name. I just did. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. So we're just putting this on and buffing it out. Lovely. I'm going to put whatever's left over here as well, just to kind of lighten it down. Thank you guys. Whew, we're almost done. We're not doing a lot today just because, like, we're just not, but that's fine. So next what we're going to do is we're basically going to fix that. We are going to put on some freckles. So I'm using my Benefit eyebrow pencil. I love this to do freckles. So basically what I do is this, is I just go. And this just kind of can help like outline where your nose is too. You can use it to contour. I like to put some right up there, make it a little bit asymmetrical. Put some down here. And then as you can see, like I went a little wild, but watch. We just tap it in and then it's gonna look a lot more natural. So hello everyone. Oh, you guys are so kind. But yeah, we just tap it in so it looks a little bit more natural. And there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just basically fill in the brows just a smidgen with this as well. But just a smidgen just because I have like a little spot here that I don't like the way it's looking. So I don't need much. And if it goes down too far, we can just move it with our finger. And I'll just do the same on this side. That way they look even. I kind of thinned out my brows a little bit just because I realized you can always make them look bigger, but it's hard to make them look smaller, especially for certain looks. So I did kind of thin them out a little bit, but I like it a lot. I find it really suits my face for some reason. I've always loved thick bushy brows, but I like this. Hello everyone. We're almost done the makeup look. I hope everyone's having a good Thanksgiving. So for our lips today, we're going to go for a very natural look. So I got this from Sephora for my birthday, for the birthday gift. This is the Makeup by Mario. This is in Rich Mauve. So we are Makeup by Mario, this lip liner. So basically today, I like a uni lip. I know that's so silly, but I love a uni lip, so we're going to do that. Basically, you just like make it as tight as you can to your lip. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Love you. I'm almost done.
Take your time.
Love you. That's my husband. And he brought me coffee. Yay! Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. I love that. Let me put it somewhere so it doesn't get spilled. Love coffee. Yes, he did, my friend. Yes, he did. So we're going to fill this in. Hello, everyone. So I basically just go right along the lip line and straight down. Lovely. And then I like to go under here. I love Jesus Christ. Absolutely. More Jesus. And if you would like to like the live, I love that too. That helps me so much. We're going to line the lip on the underneath. Jesus is king. Yes, he is. And I am so thankful today for everything God has given me. I will tell you that. Everything I have is only because of Jesus Christ. So I love it. William's my husband, and Amen, my buddy, my buddy, my bedsy edits. Oh, thank you. You guys are so kind. All right. So that is the outline for this. And now we're going to put on some lipstick. So I'm thinking for the lipstick, we're going to do Pillow Talk. I'm obsessed with Pillow Talk. And the reason why is because, for one, it smells like chocolate. It's super cute. And it's just like your lips, but better. So let me show you. Lovely. Love it. It's so cute. I'm not trans at all, my friend. Jesus is king. So what we're doing is we're just doing our lips, and now we're done the lips. When I go out, I'll put like kind of like a lip plumper on it. So I think probably we'll do our e.l.f. lip plumper. And yeah, so I'm super excited. Now we're gonna do our mascara because we're not doing much makeup today. I really want it to be light. We're just doing light. So what we're gonna do is our mascara. What I like to do with my mascara is I always use like a primer. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I find it just helps get my lashes a little bit bigger. So let me find a little mirror. A little mirror, it's so cute. And we're basically just gonna put on the primer and then go over it with my mascara. And what's nice about the primer is if it gets on your skin, it's easy to come off. It's easy to blend in. It's not like the mascara, so you can go a little wild with this. So I love the little mirror too myself. Oh my God, I almost got everything everywhere. So now my favorite mascara of all time, let me find it for you. There it is the L'Oreal Telescopic. This is amazing. It's mainly the brush. Here, I'll focus it on my forehead, but it's this brush. It allows you to get in so good. Yeah, it is actually. It's like a little butterfly. I love it. It's a little small though. When I ordered it, I thought it'd be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. Still works. So yeah, so this applicator is just so awesome, and I find it's like less likely to smudge because the applicator is so small, but it also does exactly what you want it to. So I really appreciate that in my mascara, because when I do creative looks, there's nothing worse than when I like get mascara on it and then I have to fix it up a little bit. So yeah, what a difference, eh? Beautiful. Love this. Now for the underneath, just really lightly. Lovely. Praise God, my friend. Absolutely. All right. So now we're just doing the other side. We're just doing the other side. So I like to go wild with that primer, like I said. Helps kind of build up the lashes extra too. Lovely. We're doing super good. We're almost done, luckily. Perfect. Oh, thank you so much. It is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick and the Makeup by Mario lip liner in Rich Mauve. I really like it. I know e.l.f. has a dupe for the Pillow Talk one, just so you're aware. And also e.l.f., like they have a nice Rich Mauve lip liner as well. Love e.l.f. Love e.l.f. They have such good stuff. Now we're almost done. This side's always a little bit harder for me, but that's okay. Now the underneath, just lightly. Lovely. I hope everyone's having a great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Lovely. They look perfect. Love it. Now what we're going to... Oh. That's going to go on correctly. I'm not going to waste that. Now what we're going to do is basically use my little contour pot. Love this. This is like my favorite thing. I love turkey myself so much. So much. But I also like chicken a lot. One thing I hate at Thanksgiving, though, is freaking ham. I do not like ham whatsoever, so. But, I mean, I understand why people do, so I'll say that. All right. We're basically just taking my iconic contour pot and just doing really light contouring, especially on the nose. So basically just like that. Just like that. Then right here, I like to put some, bring it down. And then I like to go right here. And then anything that's too heavy, I just brush it out and I blend it down with my finger. That way it looks a little bit more natural. I'm not doing anything with my hair. I'm literally probably just gonna do like a half up, half down and let it like just air dry. That's pretty simple today. Just not feeling like crazy, you know? So that's basically all we're going to be doing actually. Might do a little bit of blush on top. Let's try out my new blush. I haven't had an opportunity to try it yet, so let's try it. Let me find it. There it is. It was supposed to be more red, but as you can see, it comes up a little bit orange, but yeah. Is ham really a traditional New Year's meal? I didn't know that. That's crazy. So let's try this, okay? It's my first time trying it, so a little bit on the top. Okay, okay. There's actually way more pigment than I thought there was. Holy crap.
Don't read it out loud, but yes or no.
Ask for, say 65. That blush is way more pigmented than I thought it was, so I'm just gonna do one quick thing to fix it, and then we're done our makeup. If this ever happens to you, what you can do is just put a little bit of concealer, and then I'll show you. I was not thinking it was gonna be that pigmented. Like, oh my goodness. I guess that's why it's like so expensive. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna pull it down a little bit and dull out the color slightly. No, I don't like sushi. I used to have some fish tanks, so I get really in my head anytime I eat fish. Um, but yeah, so I don't really like sushi. All right, so we are basically done. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to let you guys know we're so close to one of my videos hitting 1 million views, which is the first for me on any platform. So I'm just super grateful today. And yeah, I think that this is just such a wonderful day. And I just want to say thank you to everyone and a big thank you to God. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you next time. Bye.